Hello, my name is Happy Dolphin, and today on Verdict series we have Frostrain. I could call it an interesting free minigame with great reviews on Steam. For all evaluation details, components of categories and full leaderboard, follow the links to community posts on YouTube or feed on X platform in the description down below. And now let's dive to review. First category, short-term engagement. At the start, this game can be interesting. You're being presented with interesting idea of managing only one resource, happiness through train cars, cards, combination bonuses. It's too bad that this is where all game plot and features end. You cannot find more developed storyline or any new things. So there's not much to talk about in this category. Maybe it's just worth noting that the main and the only game idea of unhappiness periods and the user interface itself strongly reminds of FROSTPUNK's call mechanic. So to sum up, Frostrain simply cannot get as far with happiness on harsh winter as much as Frostpunk can get with a real fuel. 2.5 out of 5. Replayability and complexity is possibly the most lacking in this game. Managing only single resource, happiness, with few upgrades from cards is not enough to bring enough complexity or strategical depth. Again, it's sad, but interesting concepts haven't been developed much to have more replayability. Such evaluation can seem harsh for what looks like minimalistic game altogether, but since we are going to put this on leaderboard with everybody else, I want to compare it fairly here, and I cannot imagine myself playing it just a bit more than for a 100-minute dive episode. Just 1 out of 5. Additional features of the game, what's supposed to be like a sauce for the main dish, does much better than that main dish, the main content of the game. Let's start with visuals and audio. Not too impressive, but like other similar games, it delivers what it's needed for this type of the game and do not disappoint as much as gameplay itself. I need to point out that voice acting or cinematic scenes are practically not existent, and I need to take that in account on this category, so again it will be just 3 out of 5 stars. Handling and user interface is okay by itself, but not everything is intuitively clear or explained in tutorial or by any in-game help. For example, it takes a run or two to figure out how bonuses from cards works, what is training or improvement, and where to find them. Because of not really in-depth gameplay overall, after figuring these things out, you already feel kind of bored by it. So it would be better to fully explain those right away. For other aspects, it seems unfair to put a lot of leverage on not finding any bugs or not existing controls customization because of minimalistic game itself. So in general, you can sum up that interface design looks quite good, but in-game help can be better. So 3.5 stars. And finally, uniqueness is two-sided problem that I touched a bit before. On one hand, who has seen the game that revolves around managing train trip through the cold winter and doing that with card combinations? On the other hand, you cannot find many games features overall. It's more like a mini game and ideas of frozen people increasing frosty time and happiness time slider UI that looks like a copycat of Frostpunk. That being said, I also cannot really recall any memorable moments from gameplay or emotional impact, and even I cannot find any direct competitors to this game. It's also not super unique or raises the bar to create similar game really high. So again, only 2 out of 5. Additional negative factors are not appearing on this title. Everything negative fits previous categories, and this game is also free, so no issue about that as well. To sum up, like I told you before, it's nice free minigame, but it's not able to compete with others on the leaderboard. It's possibly my bad to make it compete here after all, but I already dropped a few entries like this after experiencing the game and decided to give my thoughts on this one. So not the greatest score, 2.4 stars and taking the last place in the leaderboard, but I can assure you that few upcoming games will definitely score really well, so stay tuned. This was Happy Dolphin and thank you for watching.